welcome to my channel. I'm going to be doing a beginning of February energy reading for Gemini. So, Gemini sun, moon and rising sign. If this doesn't resonate with you, you can move on to a different reader and see if it does resonate. Or if your sun sign doesn't resonate for you, check out your moon and rising. Of course, this is a group reading, so it won't resonate with everyone. In fact, maybe it won't resonate with anyone. But anyway, this is the beginning of February reading for Gemini. So let's see what we have for Gemini. First card here is the Queen of Pentacles. We have Eight of Swords. The Emperor. The Lovers. So the Two of Wands. Ooh, the Star. And the Magician. So does any of this make any sense? So looking into your recent past, we have the Queen of Pentacles, which is a down-to-earth motherly woman who's good at cooking and taking care of children and running a home and would make a good wife for anyone. And this energy isn't gender specific. It could be a male who's very supportive and motherly and nurturing. And then we have the Lovers, followed by the Knight of Cups. And so this is energy in the past. We have a feminine energy here, and we have the Lovers, which is two people who are destined for each other, who are a match made in heaven, who are two bodies with one soul. And so this is in the past. Gemini, you know this person, you were in a relationship with this person, and here we have the Knight of Cups, which is a youngish man with romantic feelings, who likes to go out on dates and walk on the beach with his beloved. So here we have the relationship. We have the woman, the Lovers, and the man. In the past, a perfect couple, a slightly older than the Knight woman, who's very motherly and nurturing, and a Knight who's very in touch with his feelings and romantic. And it seems as if they were in a predestined romantic relationship in the past. And in the present, what do we have? We have, and this is, I think, for you, the Gemini, or, well, yeah, for you, Gemini collective, we have a mental prison of your own making. Doubts and fears and worries that aren't real. You've created them in your mind. And here we have you looking at the future and deciding to choose what sort of life you want. You're making a choice between one road or another. A definite choice there. And then with the Six of Swords, we have someone who's moving forward away from a bad situation into a better situation, a calmer situation. So there seems to be a disconnect here. We've got in the past, we've got this perfect relationship of a loving woman and a loving man who were predestined to be together. And then we have a lot of doubts and fears and worries, and then making a choice. Should I stay? Should I go? And you decide to move forward. And this is the present, presumably. Maybe the recent past, maybe the near future, but roughly the present. We have you moving forward and away from the choppy waters, the choppy emotional waters of the past. And then here we have the future, and we have the Emperor. Couldn't read it. Fancy writing. We have the Emperor, and this represents a person standing in their power. Could be male or female, could be you. Someone who's an authority figure, mature, planning, strategic, like a politician or some sort of leader, like an emperor. A person of power and authority, like a lawyer, someone who might be helping you, or maybe you yourself. And then here we have one of the best cards in the tarot, and I don't see this come up very often, honestly. This is the cards of wish fulfillment and future happiness and getting what you want. And then here below it is the card of manifestation, of you deliberately creating the future that you want, making choices, calling out, bringing that future to you. And it seems as if what you're manifesting for yourself, besides a dream come true and happiness, is a powerful male personage. Could be this person more mature, older, more in his own power, solid. So that's the basic past, present, future. And it seems to pretty much speak for itself, except there's a bit of a disconnect, it seems, from the past to the present. We go from this picture of perfect people in a happy relationship to a lot of doubt and worry and moving away, making choices, going away. What happened in the meantime? So here are some clarifiers. 1, 2, 3. Well, so for the past, we have 5 of Swords, which is a card of, well, fighting with your peers. It's like arguments with family or co-workers and discord, but you come out on top. They walk away defeated. Whatever you're standing up for and fighting for, which might be this relationship, might be a relationship between an older woman and a younger man, and maybe the family didn't approve of it, or it just didn't seem to make sense. And then we have you walking away from what does not serve you, with the Eight of Cups. So you're just leaving anything that's not helpful to your life, might be family members. And then we have the Two of Wands, which is the man looking at a globe and deciding what he wants for his future. It's again the same choice. Which path am I going down? It's this card again coming up, the Two of Wands. Which way am I going? What life am I taking? So maybe the two of you had very different ideas about the future you wanted. Maybe you were a good, perfect couple, but you didn't agree about the future. So you parted ways. One of you made a choice of the future that you wanted, and this led to unhappiness, disappointment, being a prisoner of your emotions. But you're not really a prisoner. It just feels like it. So let's get some clarifiers for the present. Oh, we have the High Priestess, the Magician, and Strength. Well, these are very powerful cards. That's 3 major arcana cards in a row, and they're very strong ones. The High Priestess represents inner knowing, intuition, knowing secrets, being able to tell when people are lying, and it's a very powerful spiritual card. It's a person who goes within and gets the truth through their perceptions about reality, and they have esoteric knowledge. They know the spiritual laws. That's it, the spiritual laws. And then we have the Magician. Again, the Magician appears twice, and this is the card of creating the future you want, manifesting it, like in The Secret. You are creating your reality. And finally, we have Strength, which is a card related to overcoming your fears, your anger, all your negativity, overcoming it and replacing it with positivity. So those are the clarifiers for the present. They're very powerful archetypal cards about you becoming a stronger person who follows your intuition and creates the reality that you want. And here it is appearing in your future. In your future, you have a powerful male presence, your dreams coming true, and you are the one who's making it happen. So I don't know if that even needs any clarification. We can only get worse from there because these are such powerful cards. These are all, again, major arcana cards and good ones. As opposed to these are minor arcana cards that are all sort of doubting and leaving a bad state of mind behind and being in a mental prison to going to being really, really powerful in the near future. So do we want to even clarify the near future? Because it can only get worse from here. It can't get better, or can it? And so, again, we have 2 major arcanas in clarifying the future. We have the Knight of Cups coming forwards. This is a youngish male energy, could be a female, but it's male energy, a youngish man coming forward at a steady pace, bringing his offer of love or his cup of love. This is a younger man coming forward with a romantic heart. And then we have Judgment, which shows the angel blowing his horn and the dead rising up. So this could be the rebirth of an old acquaintanceship, a new situation. And then we have Justice, which is another major arcana card, of something that was wrong being put right. So a past relationship being restored or renewed with a young person bringing their cup of love, and they're in the frame of mind to make amends and put things right between the two of you. So I hope this was useful to you. If you like this reading, please subscribe, like, click on the bell, do all these things, because it helps us who create YouTube channels. And maybe I'll see you soon.